Hey guys, today we're playing part 2 of L.A Noire. So let's go and pick up where we left off. And I believe that was... I guess we got promoted to traffic. Man, my memory is awesome. Wonder why it's saved in different spots. I hope I picked the last one. Sometimes gray is the one you select, but I'm hoping it's white. But yeah, so we started off as a patrolman, and judging from this, we got promoted to traffic. So starting a new case, starts out in black and white. Somebody pointed out that the narrator was the guy that you play when you start your arson cases later on in the game, and I believe he is correct when I looked it up. From a story point of view, it doesn't make a lot of sense because he's not with you the whole time, and why would he have war flashbacks like you have? But you know, it's their story or whatever. But I think it would have been cool if whoever you were playing as narrate the games.
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be
so
it'll be years before any of this.
Yeah, we get to see the interior of the police office. You have a pretty sweet suit. Looks like it's from the Goodwill. I'm not giving any spoilers away, but every time you get promoted, your outfit changes, so this is kind of your shittiest outfit. Even the police uniform look better than this one.
Who was that?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
Alright,
What's that supposed to
let's get some exciting traffic stuff done. You can see the glass on the windows are nice.
Warm Central Division, welcome for Detective Cole.
I've never played the Xbox 360 version, but I've only seen it on the Lens of Truth, which used to be really timely on their game comparisons, but now they're kind of slow and they don't really do them the way they used to. It's kind of disappointing. So if you like to see what version's better, I suggest you go to Digital Foundry. The only thing about them is they're better at describing the differences, but the Lens of Truth website is good for the photos because you actually can scan over them and flip between the games, which I wish Digital Foundry would do, but you know, you can't win them all. But if you're curious about what versions to buy, if you have both consoles, those are good websites. It's filled with a bunch of like Xbox 360 fanboys and PS3 fanboys, and they basically argue the whole time, but just ignore that and just kind of judge for yourself. They tell you which one has the better frame rate or textures or whatnot. Apparently this game has better textures than the Xbox 360 version, and it's only 1 disc compared to 3 discs. Or 2 discs? I can't remember how many were on it. I've never seen the game.
It's 1947, not 1927.
Oh yeah, I kept on
6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5
I kept on
What do you want me to say?
saying on the last video that this game takes place in 1946. It's 1947. I'm just amazed at the detail, and you can actually see through that. I don't know what kind of glass you'd call it. Textured glass will stick for now. See the detail. No, I'm not being pervy and looking at the girl. I just wanted to see if she was punching the keys. Alright, we gotta get on with the case because I'm trying to keep this one shorter than the last video I did, which was ridiculously long. I want to keep your guys' attention. Like I said, my intentions are to hopefully do a playthrough, but I don't want to pressure myself in making the commitment of doing it just in case I get caught up with other stuff. So if this becomes a full playthrough, it'll eventually have its own playlist, like I said with when I was playing Ghostbusters, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna finish or not. It's cool. The conversations are going on. They're always different. For him being in charge of this, he's letting me drive. It's awful nice of him.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district.
I do not drive like a cop.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah.
You have the option to take a case
So,
to
tell me a little
respond.
about yourself,
I
Phelps.
push X for
Any
responding.
friends now, Rakowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC.
I guess this is the exposition for the character.
Early 45 as the first
Oh,
lieutenant.
it's nicer to have subtitles, isn't it? It sucks most of the video. The last one didn't have it until towards the end. I apologize for that.
So you want
Maybe in the
Silver
future I'll
Star?
re-record it,
I don't want to talk about it.
but
Now, let me
it's
get this
just
straight.
with
You
my computer in
single-handedly
the
killed
state it
40
is,
Japs
it
on
takes
this hill in Okinawa.
forever to upload a video to
You were
YouTube,
up there
especially
all
if you want it at a decent resolution.
Gun at the ready.
Since the last video was so long, I actually had to downgrade it to 480p, which killed me because the whole purpose of doing this was one of the reasons is to show
Now I get it.
how decent the graphics were, and the native resolution of this game is 720p, which I really wanted to do, but you know, whatever.
I did my job. No one is saying you didn't.
All units of 459.
Alright, shut up, I'm coming.
Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, King.
I'm taking the case. You have
Up on the roof,
you have the
officer.
choice
There's a
to
mask on his
ignore
face.
these or not.
I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him
I can't
waving
remember
the
if you can get second chances of this or not. You know, I already forgot the controls of this. I believe they're like Grand Theft Auto. Except for the running.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
I might have to kill this guy. He has a gun and he fired at me already. I feel like that's all the permission I need. Please don't tell me he's... Oh, he's still running.
You can still catch it.
Characters are pretty cool the way they interact with one another. You know, they don't just stand there idly. These guys are in really good shape. I'd probably be out of shape by the time I cross the street. Huffing and puffing. Like, you guys got him. He's down there. You go. I tried.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Too bad I'm not like RoboCop and I can't shoot the wall and have it reflect and hit him in the head. Alright,
You want to back off right now.
asshole. Kinda proud of myself. That's almost as cool as deflecting, but you know, back onto the case. I mean, aren't you gonna tell me how sweet that was? Instead of just giving me that awkward look, although that is pretty intense for just being in traffic. You know, whatever. I'm gonna still feel like a badass. This car's filthy. Has a nice little obscenely large sun
You know we've got a
visor
siren,
on there. Alright, well, I'll use the siren. Tell me where to get there. Turn right when I can. Alright, I can.
Left, coming up.
I almost don't need you.
Stop just ahead.
Oh, I will. But really hard. Oh, I just went to this cutscene. I wanted to make the card slide because these cars drift exceptionally well because there's a
Parking lot straight ahead.
tremendous amount of weight So we get to interrogate some people.
The detectives are here now.
This
you
you
repeated
don't.
them what you told me.
And this part of the, for at least by the rest of the game,
Just
if
give
memory
me a
serves
story
me
and we'll be
correct,
all right.
you don't have to be correct when you're interrogating the people. It just makes it harder to convict somebody later on in the game. I think the last time that we had to interrogate somebody, they wanted you to do it perfect just so you know what it's like. Tough tutorial, but as you saw, which is really sad by the way, is for somebody to beat the game. If you lose, you just go through the process of elimination. It's not quite like that on this though. This one, if you piss off the person or you accuse them for lying, they don't want to talk to you, they don't talk to you for the rest of the game, you don't get a second chance. That's what's kind of good about playthroughs, and I mean like replays of the game. And what's cool is sometimes you find evidence you don't always find the first way through.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking.
I'm kind of having trouble talking because these headphones are sound blocking, which I usually don't typically use, and I'm having trouble hearing myself. I guess I better talk. What do you press to talk to him again? Oh, square.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
It's 1:30 a.m. and I'm playing this. I didn't feel like going to bed, so I figured I'd do something. Figured I'd make some videos. I was gonna do another game before this, but sometimes 3 games a day is too much.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Pay close attention to his face. Seems like an honest guy. You really don't want to go by what I say because, you know, you saw how well I did last time. If you watched the last video, which you should, if it's kind of long, but.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
But you can take breaks.
I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Alright.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
His eyes aren't moving to the side or anything, so he's telling the truth.
You ever seen the car?
Usually that's a big indicator if their eyes go to the left or right.
A couple of nights ago,
Or they like their lip might go to the side, or they might chew on their lip. That's usually a good indicator that they might not be telling the truth. Or when you doubt somebody, it's usually when they're not telling the full truth. But again, use your own intuition, because as you saw, I better open up this trunk. There's a crowbar. Junk. Looks like a weapon to me. Whatever. Check this out. Live hog.
Pig yesterday?
Is this normal for 1947? This is only $3.20. My, how inflation has changed this world. Alright, let me make sure I can't grab anything else. It's a little messy.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Just a little. Textures are surprisingly not as sharp as a lot of the other textures in the game. I don't think there's anything to really look at in here. I think we get the message. Select this. Driver's license. Kind of looks weird. It always has to tap on things.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What is he doing out here?
I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, let's look at this horrible picture.
times, I guess.
It looks like a different take on a American Gothic. Equally as terrible. Not that the painting itself of American Gothic was bad. The people are kind of boring. But that was kind of the whole point. Stencil.
Stencil glasses. Home repaired, by the way.
I should probably go in more depth about American Gothic so I don't sound ignorant. Because I did go to school for art and took art history classes, but I don't want to bore you. And plus I had to pay for school, so you should too. Was that another tire iron? You can tell how long I played this game. Insta-heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Nice blood reflection. Looks like it coagulated a little bit in the middle. When it goes da-na-na-na, that means you found everything.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Alright. We just need to leave. We got some places. I probably should talk to the coroner.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot
Looks.
of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign
Yeah,
of
it
the
looks
guy?
like somebody blew
Not
their
unless
head
it's in the
off.
trunk of the car.
Said I found everything though. I guess that's his bag. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Advice?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
I already did all that shit. Oh, that's not my car. Duh. I'm gonna use a fancier police car. Let's go to the freight depot. Oh, I think that's where we are, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we are, dumbass. I pushed the wrong button. You can tell I'm getting a little tired, folks. I don't want to go there. He has it circled though.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
Oops.
So,
He's waving at me.
play it by the book. No stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Forgot if this game saves automatically or not.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
This car doesn't control as well as the last one.
Obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around.
How so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal a car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
Let's go.
Got something there, though.
It doesn't add up.
It really doesn't, but let's go. I'm driving ridiculously dangerous.
Read
about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
Oh, what happened?
If I kill somebody, it might destroy the
This guy's
space-time
driving along, his
continuum.
oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and he's on a
Come on, get the hell out of my way.
Got it.
I've seen a lot of people play this game. Oh shit, I was gonna use that police phone.
90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
Fuck.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity worth of traffic results. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give
Let me
a
get
goddamn
out here.
fool the license to get behind the wheel of an operator?
It sure is. Can I use this? Nope. I guess it saves automatically. I definitely can't remember most of this shit. I'm not lying to you guys when I said I finished this game. I've just played so many games, and after a while, unless they like have completely different styles, you forget after a while. Like, I remember this game. This is one of my favorite games. I only played through it one time though, and there's so many games of this type that all have different ways of saving. I just can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it saves automatically. If it doesn't, if I start part 3, I'll just get to where I'm driving at now. Fuck.
God damn idiot!
I forgot what the emergency brake was.
Straight ahead.
Oh, it's L, I mean it's R1 if you're curious. I guess the house is over here. Nice suburban house. Alright, it's saving for me. I'm going to stop the video here so I don't run over an hour. So if this is going to be a playthrough, there's probably going to be a lot of short little videos, but I think it works out better that way. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something, and if you haven't checked out this game and you don't want any spoilers, definitely play the game for yourself. Alright guys, remember you can leave a comment, positive or negative, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you really like this channel, there's a lot of different videos there. I'd suggest you check them out. Maybe it'd be worth it to subscribe. I don't know, it's up to you. And remember to like the video if you like it. That way, you know, maybe that YouTube will show it more and I'll get more comments. But thank you for the people that have been commenting. Alright, I'm making this video long by to run my mouth. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. I need some sleep. Bye.